And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. Off to the races. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So Ball State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Ball, his intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
3rd down play from the gun. Got his man on the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Cardinals trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Give him 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And the extra point is good.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
mean, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Bringing the heat. Buying some time. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Hauls it in.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. You're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stevenson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
That's caught. It's Humphries. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Burton. Maybe some room here. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football And you see why this dude is a baller. Like, given the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They just keep firing. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. Gashing the knee on touchdown Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Coming out with it, it's Dixon. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Here's a heat. Caught. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And the offense just going to spike it here. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage at 3 and just get points before halftime. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ball State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Navy Midshipmen taking on the number 5 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Caught up with the Golden Gophers head coach at the half. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Might have a chance. 10. Touchdown, Ball State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quick shovel pass. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. The goal rolling.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his man. It's Dixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Cardinals sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Burks. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. Still running at the 40. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's West. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the...
Touchdown, Cardinals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphreys. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. That call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Working the middle, it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Keeps it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way.
Caught outside the numbers. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the pressure. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Inside the 40. The 30. The 20. He's at the and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That was the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in, but convert here and you get some momentum. To the ground to try to move the chains. Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the first down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Makes the grab. It's Stein. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Golden to the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the move, he fires. Hauls it in. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burton. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Strong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He makes the catch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Shepard. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Just complete and utter dominance. Glad to have you with us from Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. And the Hawkeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm.
There's a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Burks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great catch and run for 6. That's the first score today for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had 1 extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Iowa's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to throw, it's man. He'll loft 1 deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Here's the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. This time he wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Burks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Booster. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's West. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The give from the gun. Picks up the first down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air, it's man. And it's incomplete on third down.
And the defense catches a break on that one because he was open, and I think he was going to get the first down on that third down. But, man, just lack of focus. Sometimes you want to run so fast when you're catching that ball, and you just lose focus for a second and drop that football to the turf.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Pulls it in, it's Burks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick strike complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Smith. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's the give off the left side. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk in danger.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ball State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away,
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Under fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be up. Make decisions to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
They'll run the counter. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. From the shotgun, the inside give. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 7 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's the Cyclones coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Hawkeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finding some room. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's man. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes the catch at the 10. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Caught behind the line. It's West. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got a little grass. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Open on the left side is Smith. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Burks. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one. Wide out trying to get it in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He might want another play. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll send the back in motion. Swings it out to the flat. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinals. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Hand off from the shotgun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw, it's man. And the sack, all the way back at the 5.
And the defense comes up with the sack. And this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really, really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Pulls it in, it's Burks. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Cardinals are in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Cross. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lester. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Handoff to the single back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Off play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's wrestled to the ground. Got the completion on that last play, but they moved backward by a yard, so now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
The kick is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
He's going to run it. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalant.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around.